Welcome back to the channel. I'd like to share this deck with you folks today. This one is called Skyclave Militia. Skyclave Militia, you probably can guess, is for Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients. This is a nice planeswalker. I have to just say right off the top of my head, this is a really nice planeswalker. This is one that you can refer to as a countdown planeswalker. Countdown planeswalker basically means that if you set the deck up correctly, all you're doing is just counting down, right? Like a bomb ready to go off. There's a countdown. And what am I referring to? I'm referring to the countdown that it takes for you to get to this final ability here. Because when you get to that final ability, when you're able to have that 18, you hit the button and boom, the bomb goes off and you're going to win, all right? That's, of course, meaning that you set up the deck correctly, okay? I'll show you how to set up this deck, this Nahiri of the Ancients, Heir of the Ancients deck. You can kind of see really what's going to happen here, right? We're going to try to set this ability up. If we have it done correctly, you'll be able to create a Blade of the Ancients token. I'll click on it right here. It says at the beginning of combat on your turn, reinforce your first creature X times until the end of turn. X is the number of other creatures and other creature reinforcements you can control. All right, so that's a big one. You're going to see that that's going to hopefully be our end game finishing move. All right, all of these other things, you can read that if you want, but really what we're focusing on is this here. That's going to be our finisher, and obviously we're going to try to get as many tokens as we can down. To help us with that, what we have here, just a couple of other amazing cards here, right? So we got Wynota, Joiner of Forces, is at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you control a non-human creature, fetch the first human card from your library that is not named Wynota, the Joiner of Forces. Then you can move that card into play under your control. Gains haste to prevent damage. All right, so let's take a look. As you can see here, if you control a non-human creature, you're going to look for a human card, okay? We're going to have this card here. This is one of those human cards, all right? And once we play this, it's an interesting card because we'll get non-humans here that are going to pair really well at Wynota. That's going to help us to get more of these guys out, okay? So that's really good. We'll also have these here, the Nahiri, Heir of Ancients. The core ability here, you can see that will help us to get the non-human that we need. It's just going to be super awesome. We're going to hopefully have it build up until we get that finishing move right there. And as I said, that's going to be like a bomb that just goes off. And it's going to be like, boom, we're going to win the game. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get to some game footage. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to build up the tokens that we have. That's going to hopefully get us to a place where we're going to be able to lock down the opponent with that one finishing move. Oh, look at that. This is a great, great hand. Okay, so I tell you what, we'll just play it as is. It's a great hand. Amazing, amazing draw. Just for us to take a look really quickly. If you don't have Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients, I say this is a really good planeswalker. You can take a look at the mana bonuses here. White's going to be good for you, red's going to be good for you, and black's going to be good for you as well. All right, so that's kind of what I'll be focusing on here. And you can see it there. Pia is out. Got our Thopters out. This is going to be awesome, folks. I'm looking at it right now, and this is going to be a short video. It looks like, just because we definitely have what we need. At this point, we're just going to try to make sure that we can play these cards, and hopefully our opponent is not going to be able to remove them from combat, and then we'll see. There you go. You see us building up these forces that we have. Again, what we're going to try to do is get a ton of these tokens out. There we go. Getting some damage on the opponent there. They are able to play a creature. Wow, Grappling Hook is going to be nice. We'll put Grappling Hook there. And you know what? At this point, folks, it's just, we're going to win, right? So I'm just going to match these loyalty points, these loyalty gems here. We don't really even have to play extra cards. What we're going to try to do is just speed this thing up, get all of our loyalty down. As you can see, we're starting to load up on these Thopters, right? And the Thopters are really important just because that's going to give us that home run finishing move. There we go. Tell you what, we'll play this one though. It's going to help us to finish off a game really quickly. Grappling Hook. There we go. Pia's in some more. More Thopters are in. You can see where this is going, I think, right? We're loading up on the Thopters. We're probably not going to be able to launch that finishing move just because we've got so many, so many Thopters. We got so many reinforcements going on over here. Let's see if they're able to defend themselves. And it looks like no, they're not going to be able to. So this will effectively be the finishing move here, guys, because they're not going to be able to defend themselves after this. But I'll show you what this does, right? And you can kind of see exactly what we're going for. If we're able to, at some point, which we're not going to be able to, but if you build this deck, you'll be able to hit this finishing move. You'll be able to hit this ability here. It only costs you 18. You'll be able to create this Blade of the Ancients, and it says, at the beginning of combat on your turn, reinforce the first creature X times until end of turn. X is the number of other creatures you have. All right, so let's count how many other creatures I have. Okay, I got 1. I got 2 plus the 15, that's 17. So that means this guy here is going to get reinforced 17 more times. And you see what we're doing here. This guy's going to be big, he's going to be strong, he's going to be nasty, and especially with that double strike, this is going to be the end of the game, right, guys? So you can see, real cool stuff, really effective, excellent deck. So anyway, I just suggest you guys build this deck. It's a great deck. And anyway, that's it. Like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can see us still putting up some more Thopters here. But yeah, this is the end of the game. Like and subscribe, share with all your friends, and that's it from us. Good gaming, guys.